Hi everybody, and welcome to another edition of my Class B RV Adventures. Today we're going to look at the bed modification that I've done to my 59PX, my Solis 59PX. Now, as you can see here, this is a mattress that I've had special made to fit a certain area here. My wife and I have done this for two reasons. One of them being the comfort factor. We wanted something that's a bit more comfortable as far as a mattress. But the more important one was that we wanted something bigger than what the OEM came with. I'm not exactly sure the exact measurements of the OEM, but it works out to be a little bit less than a queen size, a little bit more than a double being about 54 inches wide, a queen size being 60 inches wide. That Solis mattress, the OEM mattress, was somewhere in between. It wasn't quite as large as one might think. Now, the benefit of the 59PX is that it has in the very, very back what they called a garage area where ideally you could put bikes and that type of thing and then still have your doors closed. We took advantage of that space, and I'm going to show you just what we did here. Now, you'll notice that this particular bed is stationary. Gone is the use that we could have the Murphy bed here. We've left a stationary bed. Obviously, there's still storage underneath the bed here, of course, but this is now considered stationary. The Murphy bed came down, and it just stays right like that in favor of this bed. So let's go to the back, and I'll show you what I've done to make this bed fit for our purposes. Okay, essentially this is what it looks like from the back. So what we've done here is we've taken advantage of this garage space that they have here, and we basically built this out on a platform, taking some wood and cutting it out to basically fit in here, as you see. Okay, so in this garage area, the Solis 59PX comes with this track system here. And we've basically incorporated that track system on the wall to mount this bracket, as you can see right there. So we've got bolts going up through the wood here, and of course bolts going into the track itself. And that keeps it in place. Now, you might ask, hey, well, what are you gonna do? Is that gonna hold the weight? Well, no, we've added in this little arm here to help with a little bit of support. Let me show you how that works. So essentially, I've bought this leg, if you will, off of Amazon. It's got a button on the back. Once you press the button in, this leg comes down, snaps into place, and then that basically goes down like that. And there you have it. You have a leg that will have and hold the additional support, as you can see. We basically just bolted it right in, or drilled some screws right into place, and that's how it's held into place. So that's what we have here. This is our bed modification. Let's have a quick look at the actual measurements of what you can actually get as far as a mattress is concerned. Okay, and as mentioned, the OEM bed that came with the 59PX measures somewhere, 54 inches wide, 56 inches wide, somewhere in there. Not quite as wide as a queen bed, but, so is it suitable in most cases? Certainly it is. But we wanted something a little bit bigger, a little bit of elbow room. So I've got here measuring tape, and we've basically put it to the very, very end, and I can show you here that with the additional board that we've added to the back, you're going to get about 70 inches in width. Again, a queen size bed is 60 inches, and a king is maybe about 80 inches. So again, larger than a queen bed, but not quite as big as a king. Let's have a look at it from the other direction. Okay, so from this direction here, you're going to see that, this is again approximately you're going to see that there's, 68 inches right there. Now, in the Solis, of course, you get these few extra inches here, these kind of outclaves, I guess is the right word, on both sides. So that definitely helps, you know, pillows or whatever the case is. So, but really what you're getting now and what you could put in here and have specially made is a mattress that's going to be 70 inches wide by about, again, this was 68 inches of just mattress space, but sleeping space, you're going to get a few extra inches on either side. So, you know, if you're a 6 foot tall person, you're not going to have any problems with a bed modification like this. So there you have it. That's the measurements of the modified bed. You can go to any basic mattress store and have them. They could probably manufacture a bed for you. Ours was specifically done at a specialty RV mattress store, but I would think most places could special order you something like that. So again, it measures 70 inches by about 68 just in the mattress itself. Quite a bit larger than a queen size bed, not quite as big as the king, but certainly lots of, you know, elbow space and whatnot, if you will. Again, with this modification, we've lost the ability for the Murphy bed style, where we've, you know, in favor of a stationary, more comfortable bed. We don't have anything that will need pass through on this, so you know, we don't haul around kayaks or canoes or anything like that, or bikes. So so the storage that we have underneath there is more than enough. At any rate, there it is, our bed modification for our Solis 59PX.